Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Patreon podcast. This week I wanted to talk about the idea of loading your quiver. And if you're not familiar with what a quiver is, it's essentially that little satchel that carries arrows around for archers. So it's a way to always have like ammunition or ideas with you. And I really like this idea, and I kind of stumbled upon it when I was writing down an idea in my notebook, which I carry around with me all the time. And you don't have to write things down on a notebook. You can use like a digital solution, or you can. There's a lot of ways to basically store and retain ideas. But the whole point is that, for one, if you're stuck or if you need inspiration, you have this readily available to just pull one out, and then you can go. Like, I had an album idea that I wanted to do at some point, which is great. Like, I don't have time to do it now, so I want to make sure that I write it down so that I can just jump on it if I'm feeling inspired to do something new, or if I have time to try something new. Like, I have a big list of ideas of things that might work. I don't know. Give it a try. In addition to that, it's kind of like a themed album. So I wrote down probably like 24 track names that may or may not work for the album, depending on the music that I write. So it's like, it's really important to have that kind of stuff available, because if I have the inspiration to start something new, or if I want to try working on something different, or if I make a song and I'd be like, oh wait, no, that would be perfect for this, I actually have the list in my notebook that I can just pull up, start like jamming out on that, and then it's good. Like, I don't have to worry about racking my brain about, oh, what did I say like 2 weeks ago or 2 months ago or whatever. Like, I can just get it out there, and I can just get it going, and I don't have to futz about with making sure that I have everything correct or as I remember it. And I think that from a different perspective of loading your quiver, and this actually happened to me yesterday, it's just having a lot of content out there and knowing when to unload that content on a particular thing. I saw Micah Watson, who I worked with on a sample pack last year. Micah Watson, she posted about a way to submit music to Spotify playlists. And I was like, oh, heck yes. So I was able to go through like my big Spotify library and submit probably like 12.5 songs to these people. And I got an email this morning saying that some of them got on lists. I don't know how big these lists are, but I had the ammunition ready to just fire things off, to just get things out there into the world without having to mess around with, well, you know, I only have like 2 albums, so I can only do this. And granted, this is you know, more specific to me because I have so much music online. But even if you only have 2 albums, you have the songs in mind that you want to, you know, put out into the world and that you want like to be front facing. And I think that there's value in making sure that everything's ready to go. And this kind of goes back to the mise en place stuff, where it's just kind of like, make sure that you're as prepared as possible to do the things that you want to do. And loading your quiver, making sure that you have ideas ready if you're looking for inspiration, or if you know you want something to be front and center when you're doing something, then it's like having all of this stuff, being prepared, I guess, is really the main idea here. And yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you so much for listening and being a Patreon supporter. It definitely means a lot to me. And thank you so much. Well, I already said thanks for listening, but thanks for listening again. Why not? I'll talk to you in the next one. Be remarkable.